Hey guys, welcome to episode number 13 this week. Number 13 this week, guys, for MLB 24 to sell, since it's only been like a 2-day hiatus. For the live stream with our biggest, exciting, strongest power of our community. We're at 601 mods still, guys, of our group, and so on and so forth. I'm bringing you guys me in on White Sox baseball. This is going to be game 9 for our strongest power as well, and also something much more bigger and superior. Today's date, guys. Today is December 12th, 2024, and you guys know what today is. Today, it is, today is the Game Awards. So if you guys have or have not voted, you guys have one last chance to vote. So basically, you guys can still vote when you get a chance real quick. Because Game Awards, guys, will not be starting till around 7:30 tonight. And once I do go back to work today, around 2 to 7. Then my butts got tomorrow, and then I'm off Saturday. So, my 2 guys, we have something fun by tomorrow night, since I'm off at 4 back-to-back after today, so it really does not replace anything backwards or frontwards. Or what do you call it, guys? Sideways, long ways. Whatever you guys can ever think of. Brother John, shout out to you, my brother. How are you? Thank you for coming in. And also standing by with us, too. But other than that, it's gonna be comfortable as it is. But remember, guys, every year it's the best year for gaming. And I repeat, guys, today is December 12th, 2024. But as far as anything else goes, I'm gonna get to more of what we're adding just a few. Are you pouring ale, Brother John? What happened? If you don't mind me asking. Good morning, Brother Sansi. Thank you, my brother. Now, Brother Sansi, he's a really nice dude and a really nice brother. So as you guys can see, me and our White Sox, we took a loss towards our Royals last week. And basically it was just, a seesaw. You're talking about 4-1 and losing 4-1. So today, guys, me and my White Sox are hosting at the Royals of Game 9 for baseball today. And see if I can get me and our White Sox back on the track. But other than that, guys, like I said, the Game Awards won't be starting till around 7:30 tonight, and I am off at 7 exactly. But I don't know how this is going to really fit in, though. I do mind to love, guys, that, I don't know if I'm going to be coming over tonight, despite the fact of me being tired from work, or doing whatever has to deal with work. We all know when it was going to be the outcome. I do know today's temperature, guys, it's not going to be as high. Does it really make a difference, or what matters? It's supposed to go down to 20 today, so it really does not have any observation or apply anything else back and forth. So it all depends. Alright, guys, starting pitcher for me on White Sox today. It's going to be Jonathan Cannon. If you guys look at the player card, guys, the one I'm starting for me on White Sox today, Michael Cannon's making a second start. He is 0-1 for us and our White Sox for now, with a 540 around average, guys. As you guys have seen after one start. 5 innings pitched, 3 strikeouts, 2 homers, and 1 walk. That's to name my example. I'm going to go ahead and give you guys the starting lineups real quick. Leading off for me and our White Sox, guys, we're going to get me and our Chicago Sox back to the winning ways. Leading me and our White Sox off, guys, will be our DHs, my DHs, Dominic Fletcher, Nicky Lopez at second, Andrew Vaughn at first, Luis Robert at center, Bernardini, guys, at left, Corey Lee doing the catching, batting 6th, Corey Zunks, guys, at third, Austin Coras at right, Jacob Amia at short. Well, pretty much behind the plate. That's straight forward. Austin Coras, guys, is going to begin some rest since he was not exactly in the right page or the right establishment that comes out of batting practice. I do want to thank you guys for joining me today as well. What's up, brother? I'm Guel. Make a love shout out to you, partner. Thank you for coming in. And also staying around with us.
And welcome
If you
in the
guys recall, we
ballpark.
are
Happy to have
nearly
you with
2 weeks
us.
away.
MLB The
I mean,
Show
less than
has
2 weeks
action
right
out
now
of
for
the
Christmas
AL.
hits. So that really does explain some of it,
Kansas City
and
Royals.
pretty much not exactly being tricky or feel inaccurate. But other than that, guys, before I get ahead of ourselves, remember, guys, we are always filled with popularity, entertainment, and energy.
So just about set.
Well, guys, starting
Getting the
pitcher
nod
for
in this one.
our Royals today, taking on Maine on White Sox, it's going to be Michael Wacha. He is 1-0, guys. The Maine on White Sox are facing with a 3.00 earned average with 2 strikeouts. And the walk rating, guys, is 15.4. So other than that, guys, it's pretty much exactly whatever it could be, or it could be not exactly terrible or shattering. But yeah, I always want to thank you guys for joining me this morning, guys, with our biggest, strongest power of our group, with our social media, our podcast services, with our YouTube channels, and making sure we're pretty much staying awesome and staying active. Morning World Tours, make a lot of shout out to you, my brother. Thank you for coming in. But other than that, guys, like I said, popularity today, entertainment, and energy are awesome, biggest, strongest power of our amazing community. Nothing else, guys, would aid it or pretty much make a difference. And that would have been a hit by pitch, guys, for Fletcher. Fletcher, guys, batting for me on Sox today. He's batting $115. No homers, no RBIs. And here we go, guys. That's going to be a fly ball to deep right field. He is racing back, and he makes the catch. I was hoping everything else was going to wind up pretty interesting. But yeah, guys, on social media today and our podcast services all around the globe, like Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit, and so much more. But other than that, guys, you're welcome to, every time you're notified and looking to do what you're able to do, following what you want to not exactly feel terrible by doing. You do it because you're driven, you love what you do, if you're working at a job, if you're socializing with new friends, or somebody you love so much. It does not escape your expectations or side rotations. All you gotta do is just be yourself and let God help you. And whoever you got, that's pretty much in your life, guys. It's pretty much important in making it your employee, and yes, guys, your top priority. And that's going to be a sad strikeout, guys, for Nicky Lopez. Lopez, guys, for me and our Sox, was batting 208. That's really mentioned. But on the guys, everything else was pretty much the same, not, terrible. Now, here's the thing from, I don't think I told you guys what we did last night. Well, basically, my two love and I, we had a home basketball game with our, Cougars last night, and I want to say that it wasn't much of a game. I mean, it was like 2 dimes. But apparently, guys, we were taking on a county, and apparently our county lost a Sox basketball team. Let's go 71-51, and that's gonna be a bad strikeout, guys. And for me and our Sox for the top of the first for now. The side is retired. As of one, guys, was in the batting a little bit, but not as much as we can wind up in. Go on the bottom of the first, guys, and starting pitcher for me on White Sox. I will be signing my White Sox myself, guys, with Jonathan Cannon. Now, Mr. Cannon, guys, for me on White Sox, number 48. He's 0-1 with a 5.4 average. 3 strikeouts. And the strike rating is a little more better, guys, than anything else with an observation. Well, guys, leading off will be Garrett Sampson. It's time to exactly prevent, guys, for me with something I want to do for me and our White Sox, most importantly. see if I can get Maine or White Sox for us to get back to the winning ways. Because one run is not going to really, get something ahead of it. Well, guys, that's going to be a ground out to third. He'll throw the first for Maine or White Sox. And Maine or Sox, guys, we give our Royals. We throw the ball to first, and that's out number 1. But yeah, guys, man, I don't know. Basketball last night was good. People know how to sell sportsmanship, know how to shoot baskets. Have pretty good offense and defense. And it's always involving whatever sport you play. You don't want to do it on your own. You want to have teammates. You want to have a best coach. You want to have people to sub into, and you guys get the idea. That ball is going to be, that one, guys, is going to be a fly out to right center. White Sox pull it in and make the catch, and that's out number 2 already. But honestly, guys, only losing by 20. I mean, with us on the team squad, it was just a little more of a blowout, and cannot really identify the facts or having anything else to target. But the most important thing, guys, if you're looking to pretty much get open besides having a teammate, you always want to guard your players as much as anything. But, you want to get a lot of points on the board, you want to make it so, make a lot of fouls, or, pretty much anything else, guys, self-pity. It's all about playing as a team, being powerful as a team, and do what you gotta do. Let's have everything else on your side. Make sure everything is, not exactly preventing or self-esteem. But mostly, guys, you want to win all the time. So that's the main thing. That's the main thing, and also the top priority when it comes to anything on it. So, for me, guys, I don't do basketball, to be honest. But the other stuff I do. I only do 2 other sports besides that one. So that's pretty much my physical fiance's thing. So, we're going to be having something fun by this Friday night. Since I'm after work, and have something more romantic and a little more of a holiday spirit. Well, guys, top of the second, North score between our Royals taking on me and our White Sox. Leaning off the top of the second, guys, for me and our Sox today will be Luis Robert. Sadly, guys, he only had the only RBI for me and our White Sox from last week. I do know, guys, the catcher is Corey Lee, so that's something to watch out for, as far as anything else to begin with. No, Michael Walker, guys, he's no stranger when it comes to being on the mound, or might even be on the batting cage somewhere. And that's going to be a bad strikeout, guys. Luis Robert, he does come in for me and our Sox today, guys, sadly. He's batting $125. Which, it doesn't take very much often, guys, if you're looking to, get a good hit on a good pitch. And all I'm going to say is this, guys. You can't get there too quick, or you don't want to hide anything from a bat. You sadly do not, as long as you know what you're doing.
Steps up, 2 for 7 in the series.
But anyway, guys, basketball was good. I don't have any refreshments on me. I do love only had lemonade Powerade going forward. But nothing else would really be, go through it. But anyway, guys, there's one opponent that on Cougars took on last night. Brought everything they pretty much have. When it comes to a lot of shooting, a lot of defense, getting a lot of players open. I don't know if I would do basketball or not. But it's like, for the most part, I've only been doing bowling for 20 plus years, and cheerleading for the last 4 years. And another strikeout, guys. And Bernardini is not happy at all. Well, apparently, guys, the players for me and our Sox, so far it's having a hard time. But I know Corey Lee is not going to be unstable either. Corey Lee, guys, he leads the pack for me and our Sox today. I don't know if he's going to disappoint for me and our White Sox, hopefully. He's batting .217, guys. 3 homers, 6 RBIs.
And a good eye there.
Let's see if Corey Lee can get
Second inning
me
here, no score.
and my White Sox on track. And that's going to be another foul. That's okay. Young guys basketball was good. We always want to protect our sport when it comes to having on the sportsmanship. If you're playing football or whatever. And a bad strikeout for Corey Lee. I was hoping to have Corey Lee as me and our Sox's catcher trying to swing something. But it was not preparing. Alright guys, we go to bottom of the second, and it's me and our Sox nothing. And our opponent, the Royals, nothing. So, you don't want to have anything else self-prevent. Or go against it. But alright guys, I'm not sure what our next basketball game is going to be. Brown and green, black and white. It's easier said than done. Or whatever has to be involving. But you know, you gotta know how to have a lot of fun. And not have anything with an exclamation point. But as far as anything else goes, I was also with my Subway family through last night, and I ended up having not one, but 2 subs coming out of yesterday. So you guys remember how, you know, when people usually have a morning sub, a lunch sub, or a dinner sub? Well, here's the thing about that one, guys. So basically I ended up having a bacon, egg, and cheese to wake my butt up for a while. Don't have anything else, have, you know, having its toppings, having its goodness for the most part. But I was with my Subway family, guys, till nearly 5:15, closer to 5:10 yesterday. Which that really does explain a lot. And that's going to be a top of the wall, guys. That's going to be a double to right field. And it'll come the Royals. Smack a double over me and our Sox already. Don't want to get in front, guys. You just want to give you an opportunity to have your own team. You know, just to really wake up and get something you guys want to hit, and also get runs on the board. Not exactly feeling terrible, as it should be. But as far as anything else, guys, and then for lunch with my Subway family, along with 2 out of 3 favorites in my book, I did have a pizza sub at the end of yesterday. So, and other than that, guys, I was just tired before basketball. So, and pretty much after that, just to protect our sport as well, and you know, just to keep everything else in front, mostly. Now Yang, make a lot of shout-outs, sister. How are you? And standing by with our biggest, strongest, exciting power of our group. Always has and always will be, and always been there, guys. Whenever happens. And anything else, guys, but go whenever you're having. I mean, you do it because you want to have something that can wake you up, and also having energy along with that too. Alright, guys, and that's gonna be a pop out behind second. He makes the catch, and that's out. One of the players, guys, for me and our Sox today makes a must-need catch for me, and that's out number 1. You don't want to get yourselves frozen. I mean, now's the time to really start getting your team defensively or offensively, trying to get yourselves back on track right now. That's the main thing. And it should always be the top perimeter. But you know, guys, if I want to do basketball one of these days, I'm going to get a lot of workout, as my true love would tell me. And it all depends what you guys think, what happens in the chat too, so. I know so what happens with work. So I don't know if I would do basketball after this year. I would say probably not, but you never know. Whenever the future will hold something, guys, and have something old, wanting to do something different to protect our sport. It's whatever we want to involve. Alright, guys, as far as anything else goes, that's going to be a base hit to left center. Oh my goodness, guys. This is coming out of last week. That's going to be a run double. That's going to be a run driven and double. And the Royals are on top of me and on White Sox 1-0 already. Well, basically, we saw any team would see a lot of this from last week. Me and our Sox was struggling. Let's have one run on the board, too many strikeouts to take, and not feeling the best of sorts at all. So, it wasn't the best performance that I was hoping to have, but not having the goodest plays after that loss that me and our White Sox had. For us and myself, me and our White Sox just let each other down. So it was bad enough, and it was not exactly what we were planning. But this one, guys, is going to be a ground ball to third. Hunter Renfroe, guys, was the one that was going to be the next for the Royals. And I make a good defensive play for me on White Sox, the first base. So Amino Sox to first, and that's out number 2 finally. But alright, guys, now speaking of anything else, if you guys want to catch more MLB 24 to sell, every Thursday mornings, let's just stick around and have basketball, baseball action, sorry. Basically baseball on the channel, on the schedule. That way when we live stream, guys, we take our time. We don't want to get ourselves, terrified. Or get ourselves to do whatever it's got to be. Or whatever it needs to be, for example. Guys, just to have a lot of smiles, a lot of laughs. Just to have someone to, do something interesting. Or just to really stick around towards whatever. You don't want to get yourselves out of the way as much, but doing something you really want to do. Remember, guys, if you want to catch more baseball on the channel, every Thursday mornings every week, all you guys need to do is like it, support it, tweet it out, and follow it. That way when we live stream, you get to know each other more, get to see who we are, make some new friends, make some new peers and whatnot. Making sure we got something that we want to do. As long as it's not being solo, we want to be around each other. That's all that matters. We want to have everything else to assure. We want to make sure everything is okie-dory. Not to have people get upset all the time. But see what kind of live streams we do. Guys, gather a lot of thumbs up, a lot of views, a lot of followers to back up on. And doing something that we haven't done before, but never crossing itself in return. We always want to be on top of anything. And so everything else is under control with our biggest, strongest, exciting power of our community, our friends of our community, and so them, guys, what we're made of. With our YouTube channels, for the most part of it. Remember, guys, we always want to make sure we're sounding good, making sure we're great, mostly in any current time, making sure what we got in front of the channel, and guys, so on and so forth. And that's going to be a bad idea, guys. Top of the third, and it's the Royals 1. Sadly, guys, me and the White Sox nothing. Good morning, Lulubs Pinky Gray. How are you, partner? As long as it's not complicated, guys, we want to know who people are. And that's going to be a bad strikeout, guys. The bats are not exactly working right now. One run, you got to be kidding me. That's the only thing that me and our Sox did have last week. And I'll bring up Brooks Baldwin. And another strike, guys. Well, Brooks Baldwin, guys, making his first appearance. Number 27 on him. And as I think, any player on a baseball team just needs to settle down completely and wait for your pitch. And that's going to be strike 2 already. Baldwin, guys, for me and our Sox today, he does have a bit of a stat sheet from last season, so it was pretty much back and forth. Maybe a little bit decent somewhere. Now, if you guys want to catch anything else extra, and a bad strikeout again, guys. I don't know what's going on with me and White Sox. Game 2 from last week was a little bit close, but not as much as I would like. And now, if you guys want to catch any new games, remember, guys, the Game Awards is coming up tonight around 7:30.
Got him off of waivers
And I am
earlier
off at
this
7 coming out of work, and I don't know if my Musketeer wants Honai to come down,
season. For a strike.
or wants us to really watch the Game Awards together. But if you guys recall, the platforms, you know, guys, according to the Game Awards, you know, guys, there's pretty much there's still 29
Still behind by
29 categories, especially the main event. That would be, guys, the Game of the Year. So I still think Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is still going to win in my head, pretty much in my mind, for example.
Set for the bottom of the third.
Honestly, guys, if you guys want me to play new games on the schedule, you know, guys, we're pretty much 2 weeks away to Christmas hits, and want me to play something I haven't done before, or wanting to play something old, maybe something special. Hold on, sorry guys, I don't know what I'm doing. There we go. But you guys can check something out when you guys get an opportunity. We don't want to have everybody else be unleashing a tiger or a lion. Whatever it could be. But as long as we're smelling the coffee, guys, we'll be good to go. We'll have our eyes open entirely. But if you guys want me to play new games on the schedule, you know, just to have a lot of greatness and a lot of anything else for our YouTube channels. And to make a difference, you guys can hit that like button, support button, and comment. Remember, guys, like and share the stream. Like and share the stream. That way you guys get notified, the way I'm notified all the time. Making sure everything else does not change course, or does not want to be, you know, being exactly what it should be otherwise. But yeah, guys, hit that like button, support button, and comment. Take your time. Remember, guys, you still have some time today, or going into the Game Awards tonight. You guys can still do some voting. The only apps you guys can sign through, you guys can only sign under Google, Facebook, Twitter, and I'm pretty sure maybe Instagram. And that's gonna be a good fly up the center, makes the Cats. You know, White Sox give the Royals out number 1. I'm keeping Jonathan Cannon, guys, on the mound. Still in the bottom of the third. Make sure it does not get, you know, get beyond somewhere. Yeah, guys, hit that like button, support button, and comment. That way, when we live stream, get to socialize, making sure we're sounding good, making sure our strongest, biggest, exciting power of our community is here, and making sure everything else does not get carried away. It really doesn't need to be. Also, guys, the most important thing with our group, and also our rogue tail, the most important thing, guys, with our biggest, strongest power of our community, and our 601 mods and pretty much in one large gathering, is pretty much something that's more larger than life, and also in reality. Same spot, guys, fly out the center, and that's going to be out number 2. Me and our White Sox guys get the same Cats, with my center fielder for us and our Sox. And our opponents, the Royals, get out number 2 in a home third already. And we don't want to see that very often. You pretty much get a good hit with your at bat on a player, and you want to just get something sharp. And with anything else, that would be great. And pretty much be brilliant. But on the guys, the most important thing is love, support, and respect is the key. It's awesome and creative. About 601 mods mostly. We can say we're sounding good. We can say we're pretty much not exactly sidelined. We're getting called a face mask by a football referee, or roughing the passer mostly. And that's going to be a terrible base hit, guys. Right field. Well, me and our White Sox didn't have a lot of that during our loss last week, and you know, just to have something to work out for an exchange and wanting to get better, don't exactly feel terrible at ease. You guys want to have the opportunity to, you know, do what you really want to, you know, you want to calm the nerves, you want to get your team back in. And we don't want to get ourselves out of the way either. We want any team, you need to get in front, guys, and see what exactly you can do. At least for the most part, yes. Not exactly go false or above negative. Yeah, guys, seeing awesome and creative with our 601 mods today. I don't know if I'm gonna get to 700 to start the year, but I think it would be huge. I honestly think it would be a large gathering number of our group and a lot of our followers here today. But it all depends how much we could honestly take it. And now it's gonna be a base hit, guys, but worst case, that was gonna be a foul left. Does not exactly get the rifle one. And that's gonna be the end of the inning, guys. That's gonna be a fly out. That's gonna be a pop out to right. That's making good catch, and the side is retired. There's really not much going on right now, guys. MEM's making a lot of shout out to us. How are you? How are you? Thank you for coming in. And continue what we do. And yes, guys, knowledge is power. With our 601 mods today of our group, and our followers, and everybody else on the channel today. Remember, guys, we meet and greet, we take our time, we follow each other, support each other, socialize together, and making sure we're here from the ground up. You know, guys, past and present between channel to channel. If people are live streaming something, you want to know what you pretty much love to do, what you like to do, and what really, and it's kind of like having some sort of a talent, some sort of an ingredient you pretty much are doing on a live stream, what you do on YouTube, what really sponsors you, and what really has something together. Whatever it has to be, guys, as long as people are in it. You know, like I said, all you gotta do is keep doing what you're doing, love what you do, and whatever ideas people exactly want to have. You know, guys, have a lot of anything on the channel, or anything else in the chat. You know, like I said, all you gotta do is something you're born to do, and always keep your mind to it. That's all we can do. You don't let any other people take advantage for you. I mean, you gotta stand up and be a better person. That's the main thing. But alright, guys, anytime we manage to find people, socialize people, and to see who we got coming to the channel, and also coming to the chat, you know, guys, on the platform to one app, all we need to do, guys, is do one of a few things. You know, guys, just to follow it up, summarize it. You know, guys, do what we gotta do for our YouTube channel, you know, together and also one another. And to make sure we're not exactly going either way. We always want to have something spot on and spot on. And to have something to pick up a little bit more. But not exactly feeling guilty all the time. But yeah, guys, anytime we manage to find people, socialize, take our time, and a bad strikeout, guys. Me and our White Sox are not having good baseball right now. After getting the 4th loss for me and our Sox last week. Now, last week, guys, was Game 2 of a 4-game series that me and our Sox took on our opponent, the Royals. You know, guys, it was the best of sorts, not the good of sorts. You know, guys, it was not the good strategy, and basically not the best offense and defense that me and our Sox did not exactly want to have. And that's gonna be a flying ball to deep center. Makes it pass forward, and it is gone. Me and our White Sox, guys, are just feeling terrible right now. A home run to deep center by Paul DeSong. Paul DeSong, guys, is a good hitter. He's an awesome, phenomenal hitter. Paul DeSong, guys, basically did play for the Washington Nationals. Actually, no, it might have been the Cardinals. And the score is 2-0, guys. We know White Sox cannot catch anything from last week. It just really gets us apart. But all we gotta do, guys, is follow Sarah, socialize it, and taking anything else in a time period, and everything else in front of you, making sure everything is perfect, and making sure it's good. But following Sarah, guys, and socialize it on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. And you guys remember how long I've been on YouTube on the channel? And that's gonna be an error, guys. Oh my goodness. Meanwhile, White Sox is just having a hard time again today. I don't know what kind of damsel distress is really commenting right now. I mean, this is something you really do not see all the time. You talk about having errors and letting the ball get away from you. You know, guys, from a baseball team, having its best players, not exactly its weak players. So that's the only thing that's been going on, you know, when it comes to top of the inning or the bottom of it, to be honest. Lullups ISO, make a love shout out. How are you? Thank you for coming in also. And also standing by with us when people get the opportunity. And that's going to be a foul to left guys in the stands. You know, guys, if you're a pitcher that wants to get something for your team, you want to get yourselves a double play ball. That's pretty much the best thing to do. Actually, or just have a swing and a miss. That was better. For Jonathan Cannon, guys, for me and our Sox right now. Struck him out, guys, and that's out number one. But yeah, guys, I've been on YouTube for 8 years, mostly. And I've been exactly having no issues, guys, on Twitter and Facebook. And that's going to be a ground ball to third. Throws a second, throws the first. 5-4-3, guys, double play. And finally, guys, the side is retired. Oh my goodness. 1 run is not going to really hurt me and our Sox right now, but hits and runs are going to be the big factor. Top of the 5th, guys, Royals 2, me and our Sox nothing. Luis Roberts just needs to calm down for the time being. And people need to get the hits that people want to see. Not exactly having the ball get ahead of you. You want to wait for your opportunity and get a stop. Thank you, ISO. Happy holidays to you too. How you doing? By the way, myself is still a little up and down, apparently. But I've also been on Twitter and Facebook, guys, for 6 years. So, by the time we reach July 30th, guys, for our group in the chat, it's going to be an interesting thing. You know, guys, monument thing, platforming thing, for the most part. The numbers, guys, between those two. Speaking of other stuff, guys, that's going to be a fly ball to deep field, to deep left center field, facing back, and it's gone. Luis Roberts Jr., guys, gets me and the White Sox finally on the board. Luis Roberts, guys, gets a boom, dynamite. Not coming out of our team squad, but for me, the White Sox already. Luis Roberts Jr., guys, home run to deep center field. And that one's gone, guys. And me, the White Sox is cut or Royals lead down to 1. That's what I want. That's what me, the White Sox got to do. And Michael Walker, guys, is not happy. You talk about hitting your opponent team ahead? Why not me and our White Sox? So, box to box, guys, Royals 2. Me and our White Sox are trying to climb me back in. Well, we don't want to jinx anything ourselves. As of this point, guys, not yet. But yeah, guys, for now, I've been on YouTube for 8 years strongly, and looking solid for 6 years on Facebook and Twitter. And my two love and I, over 7 years. You know, guys, coming out of basketball last night, we did not talk a whole lot. When our green, black, and white was playing Sox team, well, like I said, it wasn't exactly much of a game, to be honest. So we only talked for a little bit, but not very much. There has something that goes in return. Trust me. But we've also been so engaged since the second town show this year. And that's going to be a ball to right. And the ball will get away from you guys. And guess who's trying to wake up? That's just going to basic, guys, for me and our White Sox. After a home run for one of the players. Now it's Luis Robert before. So right now, guys, me and our White Sox have a runner on at first. Nobody out. Now I see Corey Lee can be the hitter he is for me and our White Sox right now. And that's going to be a strike. Cannot exactly be terrible. We'll go beyond. But yeah, guys, peaceful engagement for my 2 love and I. It's only been locked since March of this year. So it's been locked 9. Talking about 9.5 months somewhere. Guys, I lost her once and losing her butt twice. That's the main thing. We still want to get married in the future, but everything else just needs to get in proportion. Like I said, what we want to do, it will stay the same between us and everybody else in general. And that's going to be a full count, guys. I can really get something for Corey Lee right now. Guys, the stats for Corey Lee for me and our Sox today. Guys, 3 homers and 6 RBIs. And that's going to be a ground ball to second. Throws to second. Close to first. Look at that, guys. 4-6-3 double play. And we know White Sox just got ourselves a bad report card. And that's going to be 2 outs on me and our Sox already. It would have been a base hit for Corey Lee, but it would have not made a lot of sense. But no worries. Alright, guys, that's going to be the end of our social media. Guys, my sweetheart is my sexiest girl. She always will be. And I've always been a handsome type of man for her. I always have, and I always have to be. Alright, guys, we're going to talk about Steam in another 5 minutes. And we'll also involve the game awards tonight. You guys remember one of the games, not exactly changed in the landscape, but according to I think one website, you guys remember the new DLC for Elden Ring, it's still up in the running in the air for this evening. I still do not expect that to win. I honestly don't, but the only game I only see between anything in reality, having an awesome, strong review, you know, guys, with its gameplay and popularity and the gameplay, I see only Final Fantasy VII Rebirth in my book. Coming out of the game awards tonight, guys, through YouTube, Facebook, and IGN, for example, I only see that game winning tonight's game of the year for 2024. The only second option I'm thinking, the only second prediction behind that game is the Elden Ring DLC. I do not see Black Myth Wukong winning either. No, Astrobot, guys, I probably think would be a main threat. I did not look at the box office numbers. Well, pretty much millions of dollars, guys, for pretty much no concerns or issues on the movies on Wikipedia. Those movies, guys, that make a lot of great money completely is Moana 2, The Second Gladiator, and yes, guys, Wicked. Well, you guys understand, Wicked Part 2 is going to be out next year on November 13th. But I don't know what movies my true love and I will be watching before then. We have no clue, but patience is a virtue. Before everything else gets somewhere in between. But I don't know, guys. It'd be something to think about too. But other than that, guys, Christmas is coming up in a couple weeks. And as far as if I want any new games, you guys bet I do. But it's not going to be Delta Snake Eater, because that game is not coming out next year. This year. So that's still out of the question. Oh, Lalub's Ian, thank you for coming in today. How are you? I was hoping that one person on Facebook would really pursue it, or have any explosives and dialogues on it. But wanting to see what's really going on at this point in time. But remember, guys, every year it's the best year for gaming, and that's gonna be a base hit to center field, guys. And here come the Royals looking to top down on me on our White Sox. Having a home run, guys, by Luis Robert. Trying to wake me and our Sox up, to be honest. Trying to wake up with our very eyes and have something to go in hand. And pretty much follow it up, too. So. But like I said, guys, Black Myth Wukong, I do not see exactly winning. But I've heard some good things about the game, too. So, Now, as far as the announcements go,
And a foul ball.
I haven't heard much about Kingdom Hearts 4 at all. But Square Enix needs to stop and think, guys. They really need to start switching gears and give the fans exactly what they want. You know, as far as any other games with announcements go, I have no clue yet. But we are going to be watching what comes out of the Game Awards tonight. It's going to be from 7:30 to 11. It's kind of like working at a job with a shift. So, so it all depends. Like I said, guys, the Game Awards, well, it's going to be live streamed, and a lot of us can watch it on Twitter. Like I said, guys, Twitter, Facebook, IGN, and on YouTube. I don't think a lot of us want to miss a thing at all, as long as we're not going to be set out of luck either. So, remember, guys, every year it's the best year for gaming. The only platforms that are involved at this point is PS5, Xbox Series, on the Switch, and on Steam, precisely. It does not have anything else calculus. And I did say Steam, guys, by the way. Well, guys, speaking of other stuff, head over to Steam.com. Head over to Steam.com. If you guys are going after beginner's luck and first time and stuff with games, DLC and mods for games. Any games you guys want to respond to and really involve into. Yeah, guys, head over to Steam.com. Make a game account. If you guys are getting pre-orders, you guys can go after Steam cards. I'm just going to go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and go forward, guys. Steam is pronounced STEAMCARD. Head over to Steam.com, guys. Take your time. Make a game account, guys, on Steam and buy something. If you guys are going after old games, going after special games, and if you guys are getting bucks for Rocket League or Fortnite, you guys can go after any bucks or any of the two. You know, guys, us to have a lot of fun, have DLCs that are coming out, already been out so far today, going into tonight's Game Awards. I don't know if Fortnite is going to be up for another nominee. Well, honestly, guys, the funniest part is, it is not up for Game of the Year, so that's out of the question. But the only two games I only see having the observation for that, for the main event category, is only Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and also, guys, have it on Earth, the new Elden Ring DLC. I maybe see that winning. But Final Fantasy, yes. That's the only game that's going to be eluded. Ever since Final Fantasy VII was out back in 1997, guys. So, it does not exactly replace anything in proportion. It does not have anything else to change either. So it all depends. Alright, guys, that ball is going to be a fly ball to deep left field. And guess is going to have a smile on his face. Mr. Jacob Amia. He gets a home run, and that one's gone, guys. And it's all tied up at 2-2. So guess what, guys? Jacob Amia just made me proud, and myself and our White Sox proud. Jacob Amia, guys, gets his first home run to deep left field. And check this out, guys. Me and our White Sox are back on the board after what happened last week. But yeah, guys, head over to Steam.com, make a game account, and buy something. We guys can go after anything, you know, guys, anything that's good. But like I said, guys, the Game Awards are coming up tonight. You guys can take on any bucks for Fortnite or, yeah, like I said, guys, Fortnite or Rocket League with no extra cost. Maybe you guys are getting a new game called Ready or Not. Maybe you guys are getting Factorio. Now, Factorio is not exactly compared to Fortnite. And, you know, guys, 9 times out of 10, it's got a lot of machine and a lot of anything on it. As far as what a lot of people can remind it. And I haven't said this for quite some time either. And it would normally be, guys. And it would only be the space that you, only space that you use. But I want to say, guys, with most of these games being up for Game of the Year tonight, it exactly changes the landscape. It has a lot to really think about too. So I think we would I would say probably we get different announcements for the games. But I do know, guys, Borderlands 4 is probably gonna get something from the Game Awards this evening. But like I said, I don't think there's gonna be anything shocking or surprising. Whatever they do with Kingdom Hearts 4 though. But like I said, Square Enix needs to get this set together. Or the game won't be coming out till the end of next year, of 2025, trust me. But a game needs to have something behind it though. What lies behind it, and get something going already. I mean, they really got to do something first. And yes, guys, based on what facts. And explain the reason why. Trust me. But yeah, guys, if you're looking to get any games going into the Game Awards tonight, now one of the games, guys, that's up for... I want to say, guys, to some of the games that are up for a opportunity. One of the games, guys, I'm looking at a bit, and that would be Metaphor. That ball is going to be... That's going to be a base hit in the middle, guys. Maynard White Sox will get them... I mean, I'm getting Maynard White Sox back on track already. But on the guys, there's a lot of things when it comes to it. Now, one of the games is Metaphor. I've heard Metaphor is good on its preview, on its review today, but I've never played the game in general. Honestly, guys, no. But in general, you want to see how good of a game it's going to be. So, I mean, it all depends on your opinion, what a lot of people think in the chat, or whatever sounds reasonable for you. So you never know. But I do know, guys, Metaphor is up for a couple of categories tonight at the Game Awards. I don't see that winning Game of the Year precisely. And that's going to be a strikeout, guys. Sidus retired. There's the smart cookie, guys. The brother Jacob Amia. He helps Maynard White Sox get back on track. And guess what, guys? This is a ball game right now. Maynard White Sox, Wizards tie-in or Royals at 2. We go to bottom of the 6th, Maynard White Sox 2. Our opponent's the Sorry, guys. There was too much of a loud screen in the background. Sorry about that. But yeah, I mean, Metaphor is gonna be somewhere not exactly not in a bad possession or anywhere in a hurry. But another thing too, if you guys are looking to go after any pre-orders, oh yeah, guys, there's a couple of games that that's also up for sale. I do know, guys, NBA 2K25 and WWE 2K24. They're pretty much up for the best sports of the year tonight as well. And once I haven't played WWE wrestling in a while. I mean, you beat the crap out of people. You take a wrestler to wrestler. You win you win a wrestling championship. That's something I haven't played in a while. I mean, talking about protecting your sport and having a lot of fun on what people can play. So you just never know. As long as whatever you feel comfortable with, it's pretty much right here. Trust me. That's all it would really matter. Also, guys, if you're looking to get games on sale, you guys can go after... I'm just gonna say 2 more games. One of them, guys, is... Planet Coaster 2. I don't know if that's gonna really involve anything. I'd probably say doubt it, but we'll see. But it all depends. We want to do something more to involve, though, and have something crystal clear. If you guys are getting pre-orders after the holidays, after this year, you guys can pre-order Borderlands 4. Here's the thing, guys. My ass wants to get Borderlands 4. I don't think the game is going to be out till late spring, guys. But if I had to guess if the Game Awards will announce anything for that tonight,
0-1 down.
I want to say possibly,
On the ground,
but that game is not going to really disappoint.
He'll do it himself.
I'm gonna quickly tell you guys right now, it's not going to really disappoint it though. It is not.
So digging in,
I think Borderlands 4 is going to be interesting. And now, here's the thing: if you want to talk about the most anticipated game, you're talking about GTA 6.
Now the White Sox manager,
And I'm going to replace, White Sox guys with our pitcher on the lineup.
We'll take a quick break.
And I will remove, Sox's pitcher guys, Jonathan Cannon. So it's not going to really be persuading or self-comfort.
60 into the game.
So new pitcher guys for White Sox. White Sox will have Justin Anderson. And it's the guy's making a second relief appearance. 3 innings pitched, guys, and the strikeout rating, 22.2 today. But I don't know, guys. I do know GTA 6 is most likely going to be winning the most anticipated game of the year tonight. And if it does come out, guys, with all due respect for Rockstar, if it does win next year, if it starts coming out next year, that game is going to be legendary. It's going to be an easier game to win for next year's Game Awards. Well, let's not kid ourselves, though. That's going to be just a start only. If you guys are going after Ghost of Tosi, now Ghost of Tosi will have something interesting. Hopefully tonight, guys, at the Game Awards. Hopefully. And also, guys, Ghost of Tosi, and also Assassin's Creed Shadows. On Valentine's Day, guys, when that game arrives for the PS5, Xbox Series, and yes, guys, on Steam, for example. I think most of those games, when it comes to no problems and me pronouncing them, I always see those games, for example, get announced tonight. But Kingdom Hearts 4, if I had to make one answer, I would say no. But we'll see how Square Enix reacts. But it's going to be very interesting how the Game Awards is going to be shaping up for the announcements, the world premieres. And guys, it's never the same without E3 either. E3 brought a lot of things. Guys, ever since it started last year. So, I do not think the Game Awards is going to be disappointing to the environment, but we want to see what games are going to win. And, guys, in truth, I did vote for the Game Awards over a month and a half ago. So that really does explain a lot. So, like I said, I still think Final Fantasy VII Rebirth still going to win tonight. That I'm really leaning towards. Hasselblatt's probably going to be a big maybe. Black Myth Wukong is going to be not even Sword. Trust me. Even though it's kind of like playing Sekiro. What do you call, guys? The former Sekiro game. You guys remember? I used to have that game a while back. That game was good. Really good back then. So, other than that, guys, remember the Game Awards is coming up tonight. You guys do not want to miss a thing. It's going to be starting around 7:30, guys, for the most part. And it can be watchable, guys, on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube, mostly. Now, guys, if you guys are into sports, music, and RPGs, if you guys want to know my name quickly, my name on Steam, guys, is Jack Dawson 93. Or you guys can call me JD93 on Steam if you want. Now, if you guys have nothing, you guys have nothing to lose. Nothing to lose, guys, is the bad case scenario. Guys, Corey Lee is having a hard time trying to get the ball he wants. Well, White Sox is tied up on Royals at 2 right now, after a home run the last inning. So that really got something better. And that's going to be a strikeout for Corey Lee. And apparently, guys, the side is retired, but cannot do better than it should be. you know, guys, involving your best friend or any involvement. But like I said, guys, I've been on Steam for a little over 3 years. I haven't made another purchase in a while. But one of the best of all time. It's something to think about, too. I repeat, guys, always has. And it's got to have something to name. You know, guys, you're talking about drawing something from the hat, or drawing something from a basket. Whatever it could be, for instance. I haven't bought another Steam game, guys, since, you know, way after the start of this year. But, you know, guys, just to really have the feeling, have the encouragement, have a lot of exploration, and everything else, guys, to protect our sport. That's all it does. Trust me. But yeah, guys, head over to Steam.com and buy something, make a game account, and if you guys are going after pre-orders or in-store purchases. Remember, guys, the Game Awards are coming up tonight, so you guys do not want to miss it. We have got Steam console pronounced S-T-E-A-M-C-A-R-D. So, if you guys are in the RPGs for the Game Awards tonight, if you guys are in the Final Fantasy, Assassin's Creed, God of War, The Last of Us, I have no clue what Naughty Dog and Neil Druckmann are going to be doing, but whatever they got planned tonight, I probably think it's not going to be The Last of Us. It's not going to be part 3 of The Last of Us right now. But you never know, guys. Could be a shock. Could be a surprise for us. Also, guys, if you guys are playing, what do you call it, guys? Final Fantasy, Assassin's Creed, God of War, Ragnarok. Also, guys, doing something with The Last of Us, playing the DLC of Elden Ring. Guys, that game is up for DLTY tonight, as far as I know. But you guys can still sign up and still vote if you want. Through, sign up through Google, guys, on Facebook, and also on the other app, too. And it would always be on Twitter. The same point at the same time, always. But I've always been a huge fan, guys, of RPGs since I was a kid. I've been a hardcore expert since I was growing up. Love what I do when it comes to RPGs all the time. And loving and experiencing it, and have a lot of exploration for the bit of it. Always have and always will. And also, guys, listening to the music. And that's going to be a good lineup to center, guys. Makes the Cats. Has an awesome look at it. And yes, guys, the side is retired. After 7 innings, guys, and it's the Royals 2. I mean, our White Sox tying us for a win. All tied up at 2-2. Going in at the top of the 8th. Oh my goodness, guys. Cannot do better than usual. Of wanting to do something people are looking to work with. Guys, like I said, the only 2 games that are, in my opinion, that may or may not be a strong suit, or pretty much a standard one. The only game I only see winning, besides Astrobot, like I said, guys, I'll say it again. It's Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. It's a game I sort of had something, to have a lot of solid stuff on it, and just one person was not being the basket case to me, during my 31st birthday. See, so, that person sort of stand and delivered, and, you know, I would not have blocked that one number, if I did not have the choice to. But, I don't know if I'll have it during Christmas or not, but you never know. We'll see what happens going further and forward, trust me. But if you guys are into sports games, that's why I bring baseball together. And that's going to be a foul, guys. Red Sox leads, Red Sox off in the top of the 8th. Red Sox, guys, all tied up at 2-2 with our opponent, the Royals. We're going to have some smell, get something brilliant. And that's going to be a swing and a miss, guys, for Corey. And that's going to be the first out. Not the best of things completely. And not something you guys can envision or wanting to have worked out, to be honest. But yeah, guys, if you're in the baseball, racing, tennis, golf, football, basketball, if you guys are going after PGA Tour with Tiger Woods. And speaking of Tiger Woods, guys, that ball is going to be a deep to right field, racing back, and you want to talk about having the first at bat? Brooks Baldwin, guys, that one is gone. And I just took the lead, guys, for me and our White Sox. Brooks Baldwin just got a home run. Let me see if I can get the stat sheet for Brooks Baldwin. But yeah, guys, you're welcome to get any sports games you want with no extra cost. Now, let me tell you guys something what I've been doing with baseball. My PC was nearly acting up from last night, but not very much this morning when I woke up today. I was trying to start my 2019 Phillies campaign, and but basically I was showcasing a game for me, for myself and I in our Phillies campaign of 2019. For me and for us, guys, I was trying to showcase Athletics and their opponent team for baseball. So, apparently, guys, my PC started acting a little bit more, and basically it was not in terms after last night. So what I decided to do, guys, I decided I'm gonna do something on the website. It's something to research. And what I did, guys, I looked up the name of Ty Wigginton. Now, Ty Wigginton, guys, used to play for the Mets and also other teams. I don't know if he played for the Mariners or played for the Yankees. I want to say not the Yankees, to be honest. But the team I'm going to be doing, guys, I'm going to do my 2003 Mets campaign. So, I mean, that's why I involved Ty Wigginton on the search bar. So it's going to be me, us, and our Mets guys in my 2003 Mets campaign. I don't know what I'm going to be doing opening day for me, us, and our Mets. Probably this weekend. But we'll see. You just never know. But we always want to protect our sport, guys, as much as we can. When we can, what we'd love to do, and experience the atmosphere. Well, guys, Dominic Fletcher was 0 for 3. Dom just needs to slow down for a second. Alright, guys, box to box, 2 outs. Me and our leading White Sox guys. Me and our White Sox are what, 3-2 at the Royals right now. This is game 3, guys, of a 4-game series. And Fletcher will sadly strike out, and the side is retired. Brooks Baldwin, guys, finally gets something for me and our Sox. And he helps us and our White Sox take the lead. Oh my goodness. Can't do better than that, guys, but more to keep it in possession. But yeah, guys, I love playing baseball. Man used to be a big thing for me. It usually has. It should have been. But it's been a long time for me. That's all I can really take care of. But yeah, guys, you're welcome to go after the versions of Post Fantasy Football, and also, guys, there's an old Diamond Baseball as well. Alright, guys, that's gonna be the end of Steam. That's gonna be the end of Steam today. Don't forget, guys, the Game Watch starts tonight about 7:30. I am my ass off at 7, guys. I don't think we have to kid ourselves either. And that ball is going to get away, guys. That's a base hit to right field. So, the Royals trying to respond to me and our White Sox already. That was a double to right field, guys. The hitter was the pinch hitter, guys, for the Royals. Gets past my right fielder for me and our White Sox. And it was Mr. Bobby Witt Jr. He's like, not so fast. Together we are family. Make a love shout out, partner. How are you? Welcome to the baseball action for me and our White Sox. But alright, guys, let's see how things can make a difference. But yeah, guys, the game one starts around 7:30. I might want to sit out of it tonight. But if I'm thinking, if I want to watch it under something, it's probably going to be YouTube. YouTube or Twitter. But if I had to make a prediction, it's probably going to be YouTube. But I would really settle something on it. But alright, guys, My name on Steam is ZachDawson93. You guys can go after any games you want. Don't forget to also go after pre-orders. I do want Borderlands 4 one of these days, and most importantly soon. And remember guys, Assassin's Creed Shadows will not be out till Valentine's Day. I mean, it could probably get something tonight, but I strongly have no clue on Kingdom Hearts 4 right now. Well, I'm just gonna say this quick. Square Enix, you need to get yourselves going, or Kingdom Hearts 4 won't be out till late next year. You need to get yourselves together and get a damn trailer going. I'm telling you. That's my message for them, guys. But alright, guys, you guys go after any pre-orders. My name, guys, is ZachDawson93 on Steam, and also in-store purchases. Alright, guys, the most important thing today, of our biggest, exciting, strongest power of our community, we always had the tools. We are filled with popularity, entertainment, and energy. Our biggest, fine power of our community. Our strongest power of our group, always. As long as I'm here. And everybody else is here on the channel. But the most important thing to follow it up, guys, is love, support, and respect is the key. It's the awesome and creative. With our total, guys, our 601 mods at one time. And yes, guys, knowledge is power. So remember, guys, like and share the stream. Thumbs up, follow it, tweet it out, and comment. When we go live, you guys get notified as well, and get ready for the Game Awards tonight. That's gonna be a ground ball to third, guys. Third to first, and Maine White Sox get KC out number 1. The winner's not gonna really advance to anybody else completely. Next up, guys, will be Miguel Garcia. Maine White Sox should not be afraid. Keeping a 3-2 lead for me. Maine White Sox need this win after a disastrous loss. I know White Sox took last week. Double play now. But yeah, guys, like and share the stream. Like and share the stream. Like and share the stream with no extra cost. I'm gonna tell you guys my channel real quick. My watch hours, I'm at 96. A lot of ISO. If we can continue to do WAs, please. That's gonna be a base hit to left field, guys. My goodness. And sorry, guys. Right now it's all tied up at 3-3. Here come the Royals, responding to me in our Sox right now. I mean, if you guys think a team is better, or wanting to get something to, get back up to, you ain't saying nothing yet. I'm not gonna have dinner till tonight, since I did not have dinner last night. Ever since there was not exactly an extra errand, or something that would have been feeling right for the Saints. Well, guys, the pitcher I'm calling up for Mino Sox, I will bring White Sox up Matt Foster. Third game appearance, he's got 1 hold. Average between lefties, 167, and righties, 143. But I don't know, guys, yeah. And also, guys, my views, I'm at 7,700. So guys, those are my totals on YouTube as of now. So, if you guys wanna, I want a boost. There we go. Yeah, I would love that set right now. That'd be great. But yeah, guys, those are my totals on the YouTube channel right now. But if you guys do or do not have an admin system, you guys can find a way to increase them. Take your time. Do not waste a lot of energy or pronunciation for that matter. You want to be the center of attention. You don't want to have a lack of failure or having, yes, guys, false hope either. Well, we are always spot in and spot on. Alright, guys, he nods his head. So gonna help me and our White Sox. And swing and a miss, guys. Out number 2. Somebody in the back is saying the following. Ain't gonna happen twice. And as long as it stays in its position, and tries to capitalize. But alright, guys, remember, like and share the stream. Like and share the stream. Remember guys, yeah, that's exactly right guys, W8 is very important. Even though I've been losing shit on followers, that's not the end of the world. It really is not, trust me. It should always be important to us on YouTube. Not exactly decreasing, but wanting to really do something differently. We got another ground ball to third. Throws to first, and the side is retired, guys. It's an all new ball game for Maine Sox right now.
We're tied now with 3 apiece.
Top of the ninth, Royals 3, Maine Sox 3. We'll see what happens. A loss is a loss that Maine White Sox took last week, but it's a closer and closer game this time. Cannot ask for more, guys, trust me. But needs an opportunity. Kyle Isbell, guys, will be called for the Royals in left field. What's the matter, ISO? My W8 is at 96 right now. That's a long story. But alright guys, the most important thing for our YouTube channel, our followers, our thumbs up and views, and yes guys, everything else on the channel, we wanna get it back together. We really, really do. As long as well basically it was up and down, since the ISO. I mean, it's pretty much coming out of boosting and also buying something on your channel website. I mean, the only two I'm counting on, I think for the most part, is my Love's Vinci and also Egg Grace. They decided to help me out earlier today. Going for a throw, and he does not get it. And that's going to be out number 1, guys, for Nicky Lopez, for me, and our White Sox. As I start meeting our Sox, guys, in inning number 9. This game has been a lot closer than you think. It really is. But all we need to do, guys, to increase our channels, most importantly W8s and followers for the most part, views and a lot of thumbs up to handle. The most important thing, guys, with our W8s is we watch videos in full. We follow it up, guys. We take our time. We want to get ourselves together. And remember, guys, we do it because we're driven, and we do not want to have somebody do it for us. Or serve the dinner on the table, or a meal on the table. That's not the way life works. But the most important thing, guys, with or without an admin system, we're watching playlists on our channels with videos, and all the fun stuff, like anything else, but drawing greatness and attention. The most important thing, guys, to really increase anything on it, especially our channels, especially mine for sure. All we need to do, guys, is we watch videos in full, like and share the stream, socialize it, tweet it out, and follow it. So, guys, we watch our videos in full, take our time, follow and share, guys, with our social media, our podcast services, with our YouTube accounts associated with them, and doing something that is important. And it's to listen, and also something, actually only W8 is very important. That's to really keep it on the repeat, so. But watch videos in full, guys, like and share the stream, meet and greet also, with our social media and our podcast services all around the globe, like Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit. As we're on the road tonight, guys, to the Game Awards, and so much more. Not much related, but we get the idea. Alright, guys, Luis Roberts 1 for 3, and that's going to be a strikeout. For me and our White Sox is not exactly the way it seems, and the side is retired. Bad idea, guys, and worst case scenario. We're gonna bomb the ninth, mean our White Sox 3, our opponent the Royals 3. We don't want to get any other team to take advantage of anyone. That'd be the bad thing. Alright guys, I'm gonna be in gaming news today. Guys, the Game Awards, if you guys have not voted for the Game Awards yet, you guys would really do it as soon as possible. Or do it now if you guys got a chance. You don't want to see anybody else get to anything like this. You want to do something comfortable. But alright guys, today's date, it is December 12th, excuse me. Game Awards tonight, guys, as well. And today, yeah guys, today's date, it is December 12th, 2024. It's where the Game Awards makes our best games of all time. every year, guys, it's the best year for gaming, having a badass move, and having the best games possible for every year. Well, guys, with our popularity today, entertainment and energy, our biggest solitary group, our strongest, biggest power, guys, of our community, is right where we want to be. So, guys, we're going to begin with in-gaming news with hugs and kisses. But apparently, guys, the Massive Open, we're going to start with the Massive Open. The world map is confirmed, guys, for a game called Assetto Corsa Evo. Now, apparently, guys, there was a huge 1.6 square kilometer map of the reasons surrounding the bug ring coming to the game. Now, if we're talking about a Mustang or want to have something drivable, I mean, it's kind of like playing some sort of a racing game. But basically, guys, the Assetto Corsa does have a massive open world map involved. Now, I don't know if there's any other racing game besides Need for Speed. Gran Turismo's been having a bunch of games to have a lot of action, a lot of crashing, and a lot of anything we can really think of, and probably involved too. But basically, guys, the good thing about this map, it's going to be, according to Kunos, guys, it's going to be making its way into Evo by mid next year. So probably in the northern hemisphere. So it will probably be in the summer by then. So we'll see how things work out for most of us. I do know I haven't played a racing game in a while, so. But the only platform that this game would really involve is only early access on Steam. So that's something to really mainly look at, if you will. We also have other gameplay trailers, guys. So, of our biggest, strongest, exciting power of our group, alongside, guys, our 601 mods also. Guys, let's check out, guys, the gameplay trailer, Through the Nightmares. You talk about having a human being's nightmares or dreams, or even robots. You know, guys, robots from one movie in Possession, or by example, you know, guys, having species, having dreams. But you know what they say, guys, dogs have dreams. Cats have dreams, for the most part of it. Or whatever has to really be part of something. So honestly, guys, if we're looking at this game quickly in perspective. Hold on, guys, there we go. We want to get ourselves not carried away on this one. Or pretty much at anything else at this time. Swing and a miss, guys. And the side is retired. And we're going to go to extra innings right now. We're going to top of the 10th. Main Sox, guys, 3. Our opponent, the Royals, 3. Top of the 10th for me, for us, and our White Sox. I don't know what's going to happen, but everything's always be turned around. So, guys, runner on at second, nobody out. I mean, the White Sox can really use my runner to get something going. As we're building, Dini, guys, leads off for me and our White Sox in the top of the 10th. With our runner on, guys, to really use an opportunity. So the game itself, guys, is kind of like playing Little Nightmares or Oddworld. So the game itself, guys, it's called Through the Nightmares. It's coming out of women-led games from the Game Awards earlier today. What we're going to be expecting tonight. It does state the following. We can see, a lot of us need to see the dangerous world, guys, through the nightmares for this trailer. Now, here's the thing about this game. You want to help the Sandman to overcome all the fears and through the nightmares. Now, the main mission, or main objective, if you will, we want to find and rescue the children, guys. Find all of our what do you call, guys, philosophies, defeat the almighty Morpheus. Now, this is where everything can get sweet. There's a skill in the world, guys, where everything is trying to kill you. Die, resurrect, learn from mistakes. You know what they say, guys, when people do mistakes or pretty much doing something wrong that people shouldn't be able to do inside of a game, It's where mistakes are corrected, and you can always try again. So the game Through the Nightmares will be available, guys, on Steam. So I think it'll probably have enough to encourage. Whatever has to really persuade. But I want to say, guys, Little Nightmares 1 and 2. I honestly, I maybe think those two games aren't too bad. But I don't know if one of the two did not win Game of the Year. I would say probably not. I mean, you look at Oddworld. You play as some sort of an alien. Not compared to E.T. or compared to Toy Story. But if you guys think about it otherwise, it's pretty much exactly what it is. Trust me. Alright, guys, that's gonna be a base hit to right field. And guess what, guys? In the top of the 10th for me and our White Sox. Me and our Sox guys, I just took us to. Me and our White Sox guys, I just took us to lead again. Corley, guys, scores me and our White Sox an RBI double. Box to box, guys, our White Sox and myself 4. Our opponent, the Royals, 3. That's why your team. That's when you want to get your team the most win out of it, and give yourselves a chance. So, we took the lead, guys, for me and our White Sox in our top of the 10th already. Love Love's Grace, are you able to increase my followers right now? You're doing such a good job between views, the way my Love Love's Renzi's doing. I mean, I always love her to heaven, regardless. Trust me. I'm gonna skip the other stuff today, guys. Oh yeah, guys, speaking of PS Plus games, I did look at a website a couple weeks ago. You know, guys, before the end of November in the past, and also to get through today. Now, the PS Plus games are the last ones for this month, and also, guys, for this year. I did bring 2 games on the board, which you guys don't know, PS Plus did get finalized, and I don't have to renew it till, you know, a year from now, so. That's exactly what it really describes. So basically, beyond that, to begin with, so basically, guys, the PS Plus games is exactly what IGN Daily Facts is describing, and pretty much they're also speculating Sonic 3 next week. But apparently, guys, my 2 love wants to check out Mufasa more, and I'm like, I would be a little more intriguing to see how Sonic 3 does. I mean, if we're thinking it's going to be big, if it's going to be exciting, I mainly see these 2 movies doing good. But here's the thing about Mufasa. When The Lion King came out, guys, back in back in 1994, James Earl Jones was still alive. I mean, he was still alive back in the 60s somewhere. You guys still have Beyonce, and that's a base hit per second, guys. And this is the first time also, guys, made our White Sox extend my lead. Box to box, guys, made our White Sox about 6-3 at the Royals right now. Oh my goodness. Folks following, guys, talk about bringing a home run. You talk about adding to a lead. And I am proud that I'm getting what I'm supposed to have for me and our White Sox. I mean, if you guys think it's better than ever, you ain't seen nothing yet. Trust me. So, alright, guys, let's see what else we got for in-gaming news today. But don't forget, guys, Game Wars are coming up tonight, about 7:30, precisely. Alright, guys, with our I guess we are always filled with popularity, entertainment, and energy. We are the biggest, strongest, exciting power of our community. So for most of us today, Ubisoft does add a canon mode to Assassin's Creed Shadows, letting the game make every single decision for you. So they talk about it, guys, as a straight talker. That's going to be a strikeout, guys, for Jacob Amia. He did get myself and our White Sox a home run last time up. Yeah, guys, Assassin's Creed Shadows is going to be a pretty good game. it'll be. I think it'll probably be in time for tax season. So as far as anything else, he can follow it up and cover. So, I mean, I do know that's not going to be the only game that's coming out during Valentine's Day, but I mean, it's still going to be in the middle of winter when we get the chance, and that's something to dial in. So I don't see why not. But if we talk about another interesting game, check out the new the first ever game, guys. Indiana Jones, The Great Circle. I thought that one's pretty good. Anything else besides the fact? But I do know, guys, Ghost of Chelsea is going to be... I mean, Ghost of Goldie is going to be tremendous. Well, we do know exactly when that's coming out. But Assassin's Creed Shadows is staying on Valentine's Day, as a matter of fact, for its release. Now, like I said, Delta Snake Eater, they can come out with that game anytime they want. Even though it should have been November 17th. Exactly. But since we have to have our butts wait till next year, the Game Awards will maybe have some for that one. Some for that, too. Well, guys, that's going to be a ground ball to sort, and that's what I get for Maynard White Sox. I established enough runs for Maynard Sox guys in the top of the 10th. Now let's see if I can hold on to the 6-3 lead, guys, for Maynard White Sox. We're going to bomb the 10th. Maynard White Sox 6, guys. Our opponent, the Royals, 3. So Drew Waters is going to be replacing from our Royals, from Maynard White Sox today. Well, guys, I'm going to warm up De Los Santos. Guys, if Maynard White Sox take this away from the Royals, Maynard White Sox would be 5-4. Well, one run from last week was not a good idea. Alright, here we go, guys. See what happens. But adding a cannonbone, guys, for Assassin's Creed Shadows, I think that should be... I want to say good enough. But it all depends where that's going to go. Even though it won't be out, guys, till Valentine's Day, 2 months from now, going in 2025. It's not going to be a tantrum for that to really begin with. But, like I said, guys, we'll see how things work out. I do believe it's going to be a good game. Struck him out, guys. Well, Santos he's looking to do good for Maynard White Sox. Cannot disappoint him. But also, guys, anything else would not be exactly accurate. Or doing something more carefully. And I'm like, guys, based on what facts? That's the main thing. Love 8 grades, thank you so much, partner. What about my followers, by the way? As long as it's on a repeat, we want to have something to strategize, though. Alright, guys, let's see what's going on there. Well, guys, right around a second for Maynard White Sox and our opponent, the Royals, in the bottom 10th with 1 out. Alright, guys, here we go. De Los Santos trying to help Maynard White Sox. That ball is going to be foul. Well, guys, next up for our biggest, strongest power of our exciting community, we always put on a good show. Isaiah does do something with that one. But there was a showcase on another video today. A lot of us can watch this showdown, guys, of 1896, of Post Malone's Motor Circus trailer. Well, I don't listen to a lot of Post Malone, but he's a pretty good singer. He's a pretty good rapper / hip-hopper. But I know he's mostly in the country now, towards what he's doing. And good news, guys, that's going to be a pop-out to the catcher. And Maynard White Sox are back on the winning track, guys. Maynard White Sox are damn well pleased now. Or White Sox and myself, guys, I get us back in the winning column today. After 10 innings, guys, Maynard White Sox are now 5-4. As our White Sox, it's Maynard White Sox, guys. I help our White Sox out. We beat the Royals to 2-7. Final score 6-3, guys. Maynard White Sox really got to tune it up. Finally, guys. It's about time. I'm not gonna read anything involving Hunt Showdown, but I do respect Post Malone, though. I do, but he does have a couple of good songs to really add. Trust me. But yeah, guys, I give my 5th win for Maynard White Sox. Just not disappointed, but back to the winning position. Finally, guys, back in position as it should be. But like I said, guys, it all depends exactly. I'm gonna do the baseball scores in a second. So, it all depends exactly what's gonna really involve tonight. Trust me. I think the announcements are gonna be securing whatever. Alright, guys, next up in gaming news, Peacock is reportedly securing Friday Night Lights reboot. Clear your eyes, guys, and a full of hearts. So, I haven't seen Friday Night Lights, but I do know it's a football type of series. As far as anything else goes, by far. As far as I know, yes. Have I seen the show? No. So basically what it's really telling us is, about guys, according to Deadline, they are rumoring a Friday Night Lights reboot, and they're having a competitive battle between 2 apps. One of them, guys, is Peacock and Netflix. So, we don't know when it's going to be coming in, or when it's going to be sold. But it is involving, guys, a high school football team involving a Texas high school state championship, and having their town with New Hope. So, honestly, guys, I don't watch the series, but I do know the show was back in 2006. It ran for 5 seasons to 2011. So, I mean, they can decide if they want to do a reboot for the show and see what they want to do. Whenever they want to add something together, it'll be up to them for sure. Alright, guys, before I get to anything else, okay, guys, we'll see how things work out. Not exactly feeling terrible. Well, guys, with our biggest, strongest power of our awesome community, guys, we are always filled with popularity, entertainment, and always energy. Always have and keep everything securing. So, guys, with our biggest, strongest, exciting power, in top stories today, I did with you guys 2 PlayStations. Guys, PlayStation's been around for 30 plus years now, which is an awesome opportunity. But in top stories for us today, guys, Jim Carrey did have an interview about returning for Sonic 3. And this is exactly what he said. It stated the following: I bought a lot of stuff, and I need the money, frankly. Now, Jim Carrey, him still being the way he is as Dr. Eggman, or being a Dumb and Dumber, is pretty much badass. But apparently, Jim Carrey did state that he needs the money more than enough as far as being Dr. Eggman goes. It's like, if you're looking to do something with money, you want to do something with a job, you really need the money if you're going to be in a movie and want to get paid every couple weeks. So basically, guys, it does state the following. According to Jim Carrey, he was asked by the Associated Press what made him decide to be in the third Sonic as Dr. Eggman. So, guys, he did state the following: I came back to this universe because, well, first of all, I get to play a genius, which is a bit of a good stretch. And you know, it's just, I bought a lot of stuff and I need the money, frankly, unquote. So basically, guys, that's what AP Entertainment stated on Twitter X this morning. I do not exactly blame Jim Carrey, but you know, ever since he was thinking about retiring after the second Sonic 2 years ago, and now he wants the money, well, I don't blame Jim Carrey for doing that. I don't see why not, but, you know, he's been one of the biggest names with acting. But it also does add, guys, Keanu Reeves, and Sano the Hedgehog as well. So I feel like, yeah, Jim Carrey wants the money bad enough in the third Sonic. I don't think he's going to stick around for the fourth Sonic next year. My answer is no, because I think he should probably retire after that, or whatever his mental health has. I don't think he's got cancer by far. But Jim Carrey, he's done a lot of acting, guys. Need to give this man credit. He's a brother. He's been working with every single actor. You talk about Jeff Daniels. He did not work with Clint Eastwood. But he was also in the Truman Show too, so that does not explain enough facts about Jim Carrey. That's why he needs the money in any movie he can take on, especially the third Sonic right now. Like I said, guys, I'll say this or I'll say it again. Jim Carrey needing the money, frankly, it's good enough for him. That keeps him away from retiring for now. I mean, he may be 63, but I say he's probably going to be retiring after Sonic number 3. But, if people need the money, there's no way to go backwards on. Or wanting to do something worth doing so. I mean, if people got the answer, you're talking about aging, you can do whatever you're able to do. That's the main thing. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get baseball scores quickly. All right, guys, the Tigers beat the Athletics today. Let's go 7-6, basically. Montero defeated Boyle. Holden got save number 2. So the Athletics guys went 12-1, 12 hits and 1 error today. Detroit 11-0, of a 7-6 winning run, only by 1 separating. So guys, the Tigers are now 4-4, squashing the A's to 2-7. Let's go ahead and make it so and sweet, guys, in the chat. Bless Life, good morning, La Loves. Make a love shout out. How are you? How are you today? Thank you for coming in. But everything else, guys, for sure. So, guys, the Athletics swapped themselves at 2-7. Our Tigers are now 4-4 with that win that they just got today. Guys, Brett Roker got a home run, one of the runs as well. Jacob Wilson got 2 runs also. Alright, guys, just to make it so and sweet, Joe Boyle got the loss today, and Mitch Spence was on the mound, not to take the loss for the A's. Remember, guys, 2 wins, but only 7 losses after 9. But the home winning Tigers, guys, increasing their win-loss record, 4-4 each. It's good, but never be bizarre. So, guys, Curry Carpenter got a 2-1 bomb. Hold on, guys. Let me look at this. Cole Key for 2 runs. Give me 1 second, guys. Your main. Okay, there we go. Alright, guys. Matt Manning was on the mound today. Only went 4 and 2 innings. Went 10 hits, 2 strikeouts, 3 walks, and 5 earned runs, though. With an all-around average of .490. Also brought in, guys, Montero got the win. And Tyrell Holton got the second save today. So the Tigers are now 4-4, guys, with their 4th win out of 4. And our Athletics are dropping themselves to 2-7. Alright, guys, the form line being the Minnesota Twins today, as they beat the Guardians 1-0. It was over, guys, over Cobb. So the Twins with 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. And the Guardians only got 4 hits. With no errors precisely in that order. Cannot take anything away from it, but only a perfect game that makes it perfect. And also awesome. Well, guys, the home Twins are now 6-1 with this win. Our Guardians suffered a 3rd loss. They're now 6-3 with this L on the board. I'm just going to say this now. Guardians only had a double in a 6-3 loss today at our excuse me guys, at our Twins today, for Jose Ramirez, with that in order. Good morning, Apple Love, Make a Love shout out, partner, how are you? My ass is a little bit tired today. All I gotta work today, guys, is 2 to 7 today, on this coldness, by the way, and then I've got 11 to 4 tomorrow, and 11 to 4 Saturday. So it's not gonna really be that bad. Alex Cobb, guys, got the loss for the Guardians today. With 6 innings of work, with 7 hits, a strikeout, a walk, and yes, guys, a run earned. But a pretty good average for him. He got a 60 average. Easier said than done, but perfect is being normal. Well, guys, our winning Twins with a 6-1 record today. The only run scored by the Twins was Jose Miranda. And the perfect game, guys, goes to Bailey Ober. He went today, guys. 4 hits, 2 walks, and 11 strikeouts. Our Twins beat the crap out of our Guardians today. So 11 strikeouts really proves something, that a win is a win, and also have something worth being positive, and yes, guys, being noted, too. So, guys, you win as a team, you play as a team, you do not allow another team to score for you. That's not exactly the way it should be seemed. But our Twins, guys, with this win, they make us 6-1. Our Guardians drop to 6-3 in a perfect game order loss. Alright, guys, the Cardinals beat the Marlins today. Score of 9-2. It was Miles Michaelis over Cabrera. So the Marlins, guys, with 7 hits and no errors in their own right. And our Cardinals with 12 hits, no errors. So 9-2 goes to the Redbirds, pouncing on our Marlins. So guys, the Redbirds get us our record of 4-5. Our Marlins after 9 games, 4-5 as well. So with this loss, guys, for our Marlins today, Jesus Sanchez got a home run today. Anzi Monzar, make a love shout out. How are you? How are you today on this belated Thursday morning in the chat of our biggest, strongest, exciting power of our group? Thank you so much for coming back. I mean, it's been a while, Anzi, since you haven't came back for us entirely. But welcome back also. So the first loss, guys, goes to Edward Cabrera. He only went 2 innings, which was not on a good opposite note for him. He went 6 hits, 3 strikeouts, 6 walks, and 6 runs earned from him, with a terrible average down below, with a 10.28 average. And he only went 2 innings. That was not in a good position for him to be in, sadly. So, a 4th win, guys, and our 5 losses for our Cardinals today. So winning for our Cardinals today, with a good 4-5 record to work at least for now. Lawrence Newbar, guys, got a home run. And Jordan Walker with 2 runs added. Sonic pitcher, guys, Miles Michaelis got the win today. Went 7 innings in total, with 6 hits, 5 strikeouts, 2 walks, and 2 runs earned. I want to say an alright average, but not great. Numbers, guys, for Miles was 651. Let's guys brought in Andrew Kidritz. Alright, guys, Angie in the chat says, yeah, I read something problem with my family. Is there something going on with your family, Angie? Or if you don't mind me asking on a positive note. I mean, I want to say it's been up and down for sure. I mean, it could be something going on with the family, or a friend, or somebody you love so much in a relationship. It could go either way, but it all depends on its health, and also anything else with its desperate needs. So Cardinals, guys, went 9-2. They squashed our Marlins to 4-5. Our Cardinals are 4-5 with this impressive win. Alright, guys, the Dodgers beat our Cubs today. Let's go with 2-1. It was the winning pitcher, the beast himself, guys, Sandy Otani, over Talon. And Gradwell, guys, got his 4th save today. So the great Sandy Otani with this win. He's also one of the honestly, guys, he's by far one of the historic hitters, by the way, and keeping everything else safe and sound. All good now, host. Lost my son. How old was your son, Angie? Between anything else, respectively. Was it like 10, 20, maybe like 15, maybe? I mean, that's my guess. So, guys, our Dodgers had 7 hits, no errors. Our Cubs 1 hit, but no errors attached. But, guys, you don't want to have a lot of errors. Winning is winning if you win by an inch or a mile. That's what Ohtani did for our Dodgers. So the winning Dodgers, guys, are now 7-4 as they squash our Cubs to 5-3. Pretty much a smart game, though, but being a smart cookie to add. So, guys, only run scored was Miguel Rojas and Tommy Edman. Well, guys, our boy Sandy Ohtani got the win today. Went 6 in 2 innings, which Ohtani, as a former Angel, did pretty well. But this brother, guys, he went 6 and 2/3 with 1 hit, 10 strikeouts, and 4 walks. And only a run did not bother him, with an all-in average of .432. And the save, guys, goes to Bustar Gratterall with a strikeout and save number 4. Wins a win, guys, for our 7-4 Dodgers as a 4-1 beaten and a good 7-4 record after 11 games for our Dodgers from Los Angeles. Losing for our Cubs, guys, to a 5-3 record after 8 games. It's third loss so far. Michael Boss, guys, got the only solo shot to really handle. Starting pitcher, guys, was Jameson Talon. Only went 6 innings today with 5 hits, 5 strikeouts, a walk, and 2 runs earned, with an okay average of .397. So he does get the first loss for our Cubs, dropping our win-loss record to 5-3 for now. Those guys brought in Trey Wigginter, Jordan Wicks, and Merriweather. So guys, the loss in the chat today goes to our Cubs to 5-3, but winning the contest was our Dodgers. Our winning Dodgers are now 7-4, surpassing our Cubs to a terrible 5-3 record. 2 runs to 1, but 1 run's not going to really count it. 7 hits is better than a solo hit itself to handle. But a good win, guys, at the end. Alright, guys, our Fighting Phillies beat our Nationals today. Scored 5-4. Now, the last name I'm looking at, his name is Kikuring over Farah. Swahim gets his 3rd save today. Let's really count it. Our Fighting Phillies, guys, had an error, but 11-1 with hits. Our Nats 6-1 with 6 hits as well. So this was tighter and tighter, but never closer than you think. But like I said, guys, you ain't seen nothing yet. Trust me. You want to throw a lot of hits and runs. That's the best way to protect our sport. So, guys, our Fighting Phillies stand tall with a good 7-1 record. That's something you really want to position, but wanting to really focus on what you're doing. That's the main thing. So, winning, guys, for our Phillies, on one last swing of 7-1 after 8 games. Turner had a double and 2 runs. The one that got the win, guys, with Orion Kikuring, and a 3rd save by Matt Straheem, guys. I'm not going to say anything else to install it or have a gathering on, but win's a win for our Phillies. Have a good 7-1 record after 8 games with an impressive WL and the stat sheet. Well, guys, a loss to our Nationals, to our 3-5 record today. 2 runs in total by C.J. Abrams. So starting pitcher, guys, was Mackenzie Gore. He had a good run. He does have a good run average of 142. But the loss, guys, goes to Jose Ferrer. But I'm not going to say anything extra between top to the bottom. So our Phillies, guys, Reds on 1-loss record to 7-1. Our Nats swept their 5th loss to 3-5, which is bad enough. But good baseball at the end. but the hits really count otherwise.
You got this.
Alright guys, our Pirates beat the O's today, 2-1. It was faltered over
Enjoy
Zach
that.
Eflin. And Mr. Haldeman, guys, got save number 3. Save number 3, guys, in this order. So our Orioles, guys, went 6 hits, no errors. Our Pirates, 8 hits and 1 error. So Haldeman was responsible
Hi.
for this win. My heads, make a left shout out. How are you?
Hello.
I did not see you start storming in the castle. How are you? Can all really have self-esteem, guys, or self-preparation? So let's go ahead and look at the result really fast, guys. So our Pirates are now 5-4 after 9 games. Our O's up to 5-3 with the L after 8 games. So this was a lot tighter after 9 innings. We completed, but never have misjudgment. So guys, the only run by our O's was Adley Rousman. Zach Eflin gets the loss on the mound today. And only 2 runs earned. Someone could average at the end, but for 172 average. Eflin, guys, is so anything else to suffer or take advantage? As after only 9 games, good 5-4 record. O'Neill Cruz, guys, gets a 2-run bomb with the runs tallied. Before winning Pirates to all 4. 4 the guys went 5 hits, 4 strikeouts in total, 3 walks, and a run earned. Average guys of 327. And help guys by Dennis Santana, Nicholas Beeks, and Colin Haldeman. His third save is more wiser and standing tall. And what a game for our Pirates, guys. Extending us our 5-4 record of our 5th win, spreading our O's to 5-3 after 8 games. So everything is safe and sound. Alright guys, let's see what else we got. Our Milwaukee Mets beat our Reds today. Scored 11-1. It was Luis Cervinho over Jacob Junis. So our Mets guys went a perfect 11 hits, no errors. Our Mighty Reds from Cincinnati went 7 hits and an error. Was not pretty good, but would have expected more than anything else. Exactly. Would have expected more than anything, or it's not going to be able to start frequently. So guys, our Mets are now 5-3. Squads our Reds to having bread and butter with a 1-7 record. So our Reds are off to a terrible start already. You cannot expect anything better than that. You really can't. You gotta have yourselves a better team. Try to do a better job offensively and defensively. So our winning Mets guys had Jose Iglesias with a home run, the great Pete Alonso, 3-1 bomb, JD Martinez, 2-4, Alvarez for a 2-1 bomb. So Luis Cervinho had a good time, but it's where the players make a lot of sense and a lot of sensitivity. Cervinho guys went 8-1 innings today with 6 hits, 3 strikeouts, a walk, and a run earned. Good average guys of 251. Cervinho helps out our Mets over our Reds, securing a 5-3 1-loss record. Cannot be self-preventing guys or having a top 5 list. But yeah, guys, good win for our Mets after 8 games. 1-loss record is 5-3. Alright, guys, on home runs today, only had a run scored by Reese Hines, or Hines. Well, the last name, guys, is pronounced Hinds. So Jacob Junis, guys. And loss on the table with 6 hits, 3 strikeouts, a walk, and 5 runs earned, with above decent average of 720. Brought in other pitchers, Brendan Williamson, Ben Sutar, and Tony Stallone. So Mr. Junis only had 4 innings of work. So our Mets 11-1, and it's easier said than done. Alright guys, rival time. Lose to our Brooklyn Bombers, the Yankees, 3-0. Well, we got something to really add in front of it. guys, from here on in, and also keeping everything else in balance. So our Yankees beat our Jays, guys, 3-0. It was Rodon over Rodriguez. Mr. Holmes, guys, got saved number. So, guys, our Jays got 6 hits, no errors. That really made the difference for all of us today. So the Yankees, guys, are now 6-3 as they blast our Blue Jays to 4-5. Talk about a sign of victory, guys. You don't see every day. I mean, every day, but or pretty much according to plan. Whatever it could be, it's more to describe it. It really is. Blue Jays, guys, for a 4-5 record. Gabriel Rodriguez went 1-1. Did not have the best of sorts. He did bring in, guys, 5 hits, 4 strikeouts, 2 walks, and 3 runs earned. 238 average, guys, is still normally good, but cannot be. It cannot be exactly up and down all of a sudden. But our Blue Jays only had 6 hits, but did not get exactly the right strategy or the right one to really get its greeting card, though. We're wanting to have an A+ on a school report card or being on an honor roll for it. It all depends what really has something to handle. But winning for our 6-3 Yankees, guys. The way with a significant deal.
Hand pink waving.
Guys, he's signing a 15-year deal, but he is 26 years old in reality for baseball, though. He exactly is. Carlos Rodon got the outs and a walk. He had an excellent performance to really begin with. He really did, guys. Went 81 innings and a third save, guys, by Clay Holmes. That's something you really want to envision. You want to give your team a win and give yourselves a chance. That's what our Yankees did. So, really bring something in order, and that's something that people can be proud of. So, our Yankees, guys, with this win, were 6-3. They blast our Blue Jays to 4-5, completely of a shutout victory. Very good with an institution. Alright, guys, our defending champion Rangers lose to our Astros today. They scored 5-2. It was Brown, guys, over Bradford. Mr. Hader got the second save to finalize it. He got something to do, most importantly. Our Astros went on defending champion, separating by 3 runs. So, guys, our Astros are now 5-4, placing on defending champion Rangers to 4-4. Mr. Yanni, Averas, guys, got a 3-1. The starter with 3 hits, guys, 4 strikeouts, 5 walks earned, and 2 runs. With an all-around average, guys, of 4.5, and save number 2 to Mr. Josh Hader. So the win goes to them exactly. Not much easier, but really proceeding with our 5-4 winning Astros to get something more important. That's all it takes, guys. It's a win. Heartbreaking. Heartbreaking, guys, towards our defending champion Rangers. Not the best of sorts, but not exactly accurate, though. We're having, for the first time, and also now being a self-pity. But basically, guys, Nathan Lowe got a 2-1 bomb today. Corey Bradford gets his first L with 7 hits, 2 strikeouts, 2 walks, and 4 runs earned. Cody, guys, does have a terrible average of .830. And those guys brought in Dan Dunning. So, not much to really secure something for a game or baseball or football team. But you always want to bring your game. That's all you can do. So our Rangers, guys, are 4-4. with our 4-4 losing record, and our Astros with this win, with 5-4 to make it interesting. Well, guys, we're almost down and out. Our Mariners beat our Brewers today. Let's go with 9-6. Easier said than done between any of them. It was Costello beating Myers. Mariners guys got saved number 2 today. So our Mariners went red hot with their bats, but in 16 hits, 1 error. Our Brewers 8 hits, no errors. So the win, guys, goes to our Mariners, by the way. Comes a game of baseball, and it's eternal. So our Mariners guys upset our Brewers. So after 9 games, guys, our winning Mariners are now 2-7. They execute over our Brewers to 4-3. I'm gonna go ahead and respond to this really fast. Cal Raleigh, guys, got a home run with 3 runs added. Luke Riley, and also Dominic Cazone to begin with. Okay, so Luis Castillo went 6 innings of work with 5 hits, 2 strikeouts, 4 walks, and 5 runs earned. Still a workable average, but not great. His average, guys, is now 12.91, and Andres Munoz was saved number 2. As long as people are not hunting for Scooby snacks for it, it's fine as it is. Trust me. But a win's a win, guys, an upsetting victory for our winning 2-7 Mariners. Got the dealio and got something to proceed with. Now, the 4-3 record, guys, for our losing Brewers for the time period. 3-1 score, guys, by Ray's Hoskins as well. So on the mound, guys, was Tobias Myers. Gets the first sell on his very first start on his day. Went 9 hits, guys, 1 strikeout, 4 walks, and 7 runs earned. I mean, it's still a terrible average exactly. It really is for him. So his average, guys, is 10.24. I will not go any more further than that. But that loss, guys, for the Brewers gets us to 4-3. And our Mariners are 2-7 with an upsetting, hard-felt victory. That's all it is, guys. A win's a win. I'm very happy in return. Alright, guys, this was a hard-hitting game. Our D-backs beat our Braves by scoring 11-8. It was Kelly over Max Fried. But apparently, guys, Gento gets saved number 3. Both our teams, guys, both D-backs and Braves, with 17 hits. That's all I'm going to really add. So, guys, our D-backs are now 4-5 today. But pretty much having something to describe the team itself, though. I mean, as long as people tell the difference, it does not need to circulate it. But our D-backs, guys, with this win, are now 4-5. This is really good. Guerrero Jr. got a 2-run bomb, guys, with 4 runs by Padermo and 2 by Kevin Newman. Royal Kelly, guys, starts 2-0 on the season with 10 hits, 5 strikeouts, 2 walks, and 5 hits. No, guys, 5 runs earned. With an above-decent average, guys, of 8.18, Mr. Kevin Gento, guys, gets saved number 3. Well, we squeeze a win in this hard-hitting game for winning D-backs from Arizona, and does an awesome by triggering it. You know, guys, to keep that in mind, but not going fluid, mostly. Well, guys, following suit for our Braves. After 8 games, our Braves are now 4-4 with this loss, temporarily. Austin Riley drove in a 3-run total. Orlando Garcia, guys, got a solo shot. So Max Fried, guys, went 2 innings, had a terrible day on the mound. Went 10 hits, 1 strikeout, 2 walks, and 8 runs earned. Of a horrible average, guys, of 17.05. Also brought in help, guys, by Bryce Elder, Chavez, and Pierce Johnson. But I'll end that on a high note. Alright, guys, our Rockies beat our Rays today. Let's go with 2-1. Let's keep Freeland over Potes. And Bird was saved number 2. Save number 2 to begin with, guys. That's all it really is. So our Rockies, guys, 12 and 10 hits, no errors. Our Rays, 4 hits, no errors. Not much of a game between the next 2 teams. Something you do not envision otherwise. So our Rockies, guys, with that win after 9 games, our Rockies have a 5-4 record. Our Rays got the same record that one team we just got done doing. Now we got a 2-7 record with the 2 wins and 7 losses for our Rays with that L after 9 consecutive. Only a double, guys, and a run scored by Diaz. The one that took the loss, guys, was Colin Potes. I ain't gonna say any more of that. But really wanting to do better very often. But winning for our Rockies, guys, with 2 runs to 1, with a better 5-4 record today, and the only runs scored. According to the 2 of them, you look at Brandon Doyle and Jacob Stallings. So Kyle Freeland, guys, secures it. He's got 7 innings of work with 4 hits, 2 strikeouts, 2 walks, and a run earned precisely. A good average, guys, of 289 to separate it. And Jake Bird with 2nd save. That's something you really want to involve, guys. You play as a good team, you win as a team, you do not allow another team to get ahead of you. Same with the best offense, starting pitchers, get the runs you want, and also anything with base hits on top of it. So guys, Freeland just did it for our Rockies. After our 5th win, our record's now 5-4. So a W for the Testament, with 10 hits included, and our Rays will have a terrible record right now. With our loss, the record is now 2-7. Well, guys, last 2. Our Giants squashed our Padres 12-0. It was Hicks over Dylan Cease. As long as we do not seize fire, guys, or light up the fire. Our Padres, guys, were 9 hits and an error, and our Giants, from the home stadium, 16 hits and no errors, which is really cool to see. So our Giants, guys, with this win, with this blowout victory, and a lot of summarization, when it's now 4-5, our Padres are 6-5, did not do a lot of things. Trust me. So Dylan Cease gets the loss, guys, with 1 win and 1 loss. He won 6 hits, 4 strikeouts, 3 walks, and 2 runs earned, with a 317 average. So our Padres did not get any breathtaking. Only had a double, guys, by Zogasen Profile and Xander Bogaerts. I would have done a lot better than that, but it was the only thing that really got to our Padres, according to plan. Only 9 hits, and that was just about it for a team. You want to do most of anything else, but try to get runs, but not get yourself bankrupt as such. But our Giants just did it, guys. For the 4-5 winning record for the Giants today, guys, Mikey Sremski got a 3-1 bomb. And Dorn Hicks made it good, fair and square. He brought in only 6 hits, guys, 3 walks, 3 strikeouts, with a good average of 218. Now, Jordan Hicks, I don't think he played for any other team, especially calling Sremski back in the 1970s, early 80s, maybe the high 60s back then. He only played for Boston. I don't think he played for the Mets, I would assume. Well, we have to double check our history books of one players that played before their actual team in real life. A lot of replay. So 12-0 win, guys, for the winning Giants. Our Giants are now 4-5. They beat our Padres to a 5th loss, and they'll call them, guys, a 6-5, which is not a bad thing otherwise. And it's not good to really look at it either. Well, guys, last one. Our Angels beat our Bo Sox. Let's go with 7-6. It was Fulmer over Martin. So this was also an awesome game to watch too. Our Red Sox had 5 hits and an error. Our Angels 16-3. Let's make it short and sweet. Well, guys, our Angels, they're 4-4. They distract and spark a lightning over the Red Sox to 5-4. I mean, you can't get much closer than it really is, exactly. So with that loss, guys, to our 5-4 Red Sox after 9, Tristan Cajas got a home run with 3 runs added. The one that took the loss, guys, was Chris Martin. I'm not going to really worry about it, trust me. But winning for our Angels, after 8 games to hold its breath, and wanting to capitalize often. I want to say, guys, 16 out of 40 hits coming out of at-bats is good. That's what a team should do. That's neutral, guys. Got a solo shot. Nolan Sahanguel got 2 homers and 3 runs. Adele with a solo shot. So the win, guys, goes to Carson Fulmer. Tyler Anderson was on the mound with 3 hits, 3 strikeouts, 6 innings of work, and 4 walks. But the win, guys, goes to Carson Fulmer. Our Angels win 7-6. They make a life out of our Red Sox to 5-4 with the loss after 9, but needs to do better. That can really execute it. All right, guys, there we go. So, guys, baseball will once again be back next week. I'm proud that I got me and our White Sox a win. Our White Sox, myself, guys, went up 5-4. We win Game 3 of a 4-game series of me and our White Sox opponents, the Royals, 6-3 in an extra inning. But I don't think it'll be an extra inning next week because starting pitcher, guys, I will be starting. For me and our White Sox will be Mike Soroka. And me and our Sox opponent, guys, for the Royals will be Alec Marsh. And then probably, I think after Christmas next week, in a couple weeks, it's going to be me and our White Sox at our Cleveland Guardians. My starting pitcher, guys, for me and our Sox will be Garrett Cressett, taking on Cade Smith. So that's still going to be a road trip. Well, guys, I'm going to go ahead and do stats real quick. I'm just going to do 4 columns. I'm going to skip batting average for now. So, guys, let's go with National League for a second. So, guys, the National League, I'm going to do Trey Turner. So, guys, Trey Turner for the Phillies, he's batting .500, 2 bombs, 7 runs driven in, had 7 doubles, 17 hits out of 34. Not bad of a start, though. Number 2, I'm going to look at Freddie Freeman for our Dodgers. Freeman, guys, batting .261, 1 homer, 4 runs driven in, 7 walks, also 7 strikeouts, with 12 hits out of 46. Well, guys, number 3, I'm going to look at home run. Seiya Suzuki for our Cubs. He's batting .364, 4 homers, 6 runs batted in, 3 doubles, 12 hits out of 33. Oh, guys, last one. Sandy Ohtani. The man himself. The man himself in between. Well, guys, what are we doing? There we go. Well, guys, Ohtani, batting .333, 2 homers, 11 runs, 4 doubles, 14 out of 42. All right, guys. That's going to wrap everything up for today. We'll just have a little more of a 2-hour stream when it comes to stuff like this. But you never know. So here's the deal, guys. Based on the schedule, I got to go to work 2 to 7 today. Tomorrow, hold on, what is tomorrow? Friday. I'm off at 4 on that one. Then on Saturday 11 to 4. Then I'm going to be having a fresh soul to get back into sports after the end of this weekend. So based on the next stream will probably. I probably won't be back until Sunday again, but I'm going to be, not exactly toasty when it comes to work later on today. But don't forget, guys, the Game Awards, it's going to be around 7:30 tonight. Don't forget to cast your last chance voting. You guys can still sign in through Google, Facebook, Twitter, and pretty much anything else, whatever you guys can sign through. Between an app to an account. Also, the Game Awards will be starting around 7:30. I'm gonna try to watch it on YouTube as good as I can, and then tomorrow, after I'm off at 4 tomorrow, guys, my two love and I are gonna be going to a Christmas holiday dance party around 6 to 9. So I don't think that's gonna really be terrible. It's gonna be romantic. It's gonna be having a lot of food and drinks back there, and I don't think we have to spend any cash for that either. So I think we should be fine. And then Saturday, guys, 11 to 4, I think there's really not much to tell for that one. So, well, I mean, it's going to be a good amount of fun. I'm going to be tired after work tonight, but I don't think I'm going to be tired by the time we get to the Game Awards tonight. I do know I still want to see Final Fantasy VII Rebirth win because it's a game I sort of had. If this one person was not going to stab me in the back, that way I can have that game and get a while with that game to handle. But and trying to stop acting like an idiot, that'd be great. You know, from Scarface. So, but you guys know who we're looking at, but I won't say much for. But like I said, guys, I do want to thank you guys for joining me this morning for a game of baseball. Let's look at the middle. Maynard White Sox from Chicago for now 5 baseball every Thursday mornings on the schedule with our biggest, strongest, exciting power of our community. I always want you guys to hit that like button, support button, and comment. That way, when we live stream, you guys are notified. We can say we're good to go. We can say we're sounding good. We can say we're not exactly pausing, have any views and beliefs, but making everybody feel good, comfortable, and, well, that's also why I say this, guys. We will always feel, guys, for popularity, entertainment, and energy. And also, guys, the most important thing is love, support, and respect is the key. Stay awesome and creative with our 601 mods today, and all together with a large gathering. And yes, guys, knowledge is power. When we take our time, we meet and greet, we socialize, follow it up, and tweet it out when we can. That's all we can do, guys. We want to make sure everything is spot on. You talk about wanting more views, thumbs up, followers, and everything else on the channel. Described. All we got to do, guys, is follow and share it on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. Meet and greet. Like and say. Don't forget, you right now. You guys don't have, you guys tonight. It's only going to be live stream, YouTube, IGN, and Twitter. So,